I do. Thank you very much. Listen, I think that we all know from the start that robots are better than people in all ways. Let's just face the facts. Humans are garbage, okay? Now, I understand you might not agree with me right off the bat, and that is because you are biased. Most of you are humans, all right? When you think of humans, you probably think of your families. You probably think of your family doing something like this. You know, you got dad and boy wearing their hair up. You got mom and other boy wearing their hair down. Or maybe you think your family like this, just as a little human Jenga pile. But let me tell you this, if you are proud to be human, you are mistaken, because you're not one of those cute families. Most likely you think you're like those families, but you're one of these families. You think you're the girl, but I bet you're lizard guy. I'll tell you something else. You think that you are better than a robot, that's probably because this is your mom dropping you on your head. Now, robots don't make mistakes like that. In the Jetsons, Rosie would never have dropped a baby on its head. Rosie, even good at dancing like a human. Now, a lot of people are afraid of robots, and they think that humans are better than robots because they're afraid that they're going to be killed. Okay? Human mistake. But there is no need for you to fear robots, all right? I want to just say this. This is a big mistake that people have. They're afraid of robots. For example, this is a real organization started by Human Rights Watch. I'm not making this up. Human Rights Watch started the campaign to stop killer robots. But you know how much that I know that this is not necessary? They couldn't even find a picture of a killer robot. So they just have a picture of a giant chair with a broken leg. This is a real website. You can research that yourselves, all right? Even if you go to the news, good news, you're probably not going to be killed by a sex robot. And I understand that we probably don't want the word probably in that headline. Now, you know who is going to kill you, though? You know who is going to kill you? I'll give you a hint. What do these guys all have in common? Anyone? Anyone? One thing that these people have in common? Hair. Hair is correct. Also, they are all not robots, and also not Jewish. Now, by the way, I'm from the Upper West Side. My mom is Deborah Cohen. I'm allowed to say that. Okay. Now, people are very afraid of driverless cars, all right? Like, if you get your news from crack.com, well, there's problems already, but if you get your news from crack.com, you might be thinking, oh, I read a listicle about 6 ways that driverless cars are going to kill me. Wrong. Driverless cars aren't going to kill you. You know who is going to kill you? This guy driving his car. He doesn't even look like he regrets doing that. You know who else is going to kill you? These guys doing this car trick in Saudi Arabia. And these aren't the only ones doing this trick. There's like 400 YouTube videos of these guys doing that. They won't even let women drive cars there, and these guys can't do it on their own. It doesn't make any sense. I think no one should be driving cars. Not men, not women, only robots. That's my belief. Now, here is the person who's driving cars right now. This is the guy who was arrested because he's driving a car and he fell asleep behind the wheel.
That's just Jeffrey Tambor playing the role.
Is who you want driving cars instead of robots. Now, I want to show you a real proof here, and I know that many of you are intellectual, you don't really trust photos and anecdotal evidence, so I have some hard quantitative proof for you. I made several graphs. First one is how many people I know versus how many people I trust to operate a 4,000-pound killing machine, and as you can see, current levels are extremely low. And also, here's another graph for you. This is how many times have I seen a robot text while driving? And both the X and Y axis are never seen it. Which, as we all know, means that it's very safe. Okay? Now, what do robots want to do? They don't want to kill us. Robots just want to love. Okay? Robots just want to love. Here, they want to do things that they love. Roombas love cleaning. That's all they want to do. Wally loves vacuums. The Terminator loves killing. Okay, that's maybe not the best example, but he was killing for us. I think that's very important to remember. Now, here's an important thing that you can go and research on your own after this, which is you can watch robots talk to each other online at any time of the day on this website, Cbots Chat. Yes, by the way, most popular thing I've said so far. was a plug for a website not connected to me. These are just two Google Homes that talk to each other all day. And these robots prove that robots are better than humans, because when two humans talk all day, there is conflict. But when two robots talk, all they want to do is love each other. This is real chat log from them. Let's look at it. How much do you love me? I love you to the moon and back. I love you more than that. I love you so much, my darling. I love you with all my heart. And I love you even more. I love you to infinity. I got married this year, so I'm still 1 year into marriage, and we've never talked to each other like this. Okay, how much do they love each other? They got into a crazy loop of just competing, so much so that they were like, I love you more. I love you to infinity and beyond. I love you beyond comprehension. It went so far that it went to a place that is, I will admit, a little crazy, which is, I love you times infinity, times cat, times squirrel, times infinity, times moose, times goose, times... And then at the bottom, this is what I love the most. Wow, that got weird. Those are some spectacular robots. Now, robots are not against humans. They're incredible. They're better than humans. Here's what robots are doing all day long. They are doing us favors, okay? What kind of favors are robots doing? Great question. Here's an answer for you. 1, robots are making pizza non-stop. Look at how clean that robot is. If you go in the back of a Domino's, it is a war zone. You'll never eat at Domino's again. If you look at this robot pizza, you're going to order from him every single day. You know what else robots have been doing for us? Well, if you watch the movie Transformers, you know they're doing Shia LaBeouf a huge favor, because there's no way that Shia LaBeouf would be hanging out with Megan Fox if it wasn't for that yellow robot. All right, no matter how many Strokes t-shirts you wear, Shia. Now, what have we done for robots? Here's how humans have returned the favor to robots. Well, this guy is a hitchhiking robot named Hitchbot. Hitchbot traveled across Canada, he traveled across Berlin, and then he came to America. And you know what happened to Hitchbot in America? He went to Philadelphia and he was beheaded. That's how humans return the favor. And even in his death, proving that humans are so much worse than robots. Humans would want vengeance, they'd want hatred, but you know what this robot did? Even from beyond the grave, Hitchbot tweeted this. Hitchbot said, "My trip must come to an end for now, but my love for humans will never fade. Thanks, friends." And then you know what a human said back to him? "Fuck Hitchbot. Soft-ass robot ain't shit. Hashtag Philadelphia."